Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Mount Hobs. Awesome music has to be said, but firstly, it's time for us to have a chat, Rydia. Can you please cast fire? It will make life so much easier. Please, for the love of God, cast fire. Yeah, Rosa knows that Rydia is hiding something. Yeah, it turns out if you burn someone's village to death, they might not really want to be associated with flames anymore. And I get it, but there's enemies here that are weak to fire, and we need you to get it together, Rydia. God damn it. Will you just do it? So yeah, but we really need to get to Fabul. Time to be brave. You must do it. Please cave into the pressure of 3 adults that really should know better. They're not therapists. One's literally grieving, one's a dark knight, and the other is a white mage who has literally just joined the party. But, luckily, Final Fantasy IV doesn't follow basic psychology, and Rydia's learnt fire. Good stuff. Yeah, you can't actually learn fire with Rydia until you get this event. Doesn't matter what level you are. You could be level 99 and you're not going to learn the fire spell until you make your way to Mount Hobs. Okay, with that done, let's start looking for things. We're going to take the first door here. And we hit a trail, and there's some new enemies here. The Spirits, 86 HP, weak to Holy. Luckily, Rosa has those Holy arrows equipped. But before we do that, let's talk about Rosa. The Pray command means that there's a 50% chance that she'll cast Cure for no MP, 50% chance it will fail. The aim ability can only be used when Rosa is equipped with a bow. It does more damage, always hits, it just takes longer to charge up, and there's various white magic she can do. Hold causes paralysis, slows the passage of time, scan is like Libra, and cure heals people. Pretty simple. So, we're going to use aim here. I'm going to have Cecil attack the Spirit. Don't use fire on these guys. You will be sorry. In fact, let me show off what happens when you use fire. Yeah, it heals them. Unlucky. And yeah, Rosa did actually just do 894 damage. That's pretty insane. So yeah, Edward, now that he's in critical HP, will hide. This is an automatic feature of the hide command. However, he is a coward. I want him to come back so that Cecil can finish him off for good. No, never mind. Let's try this again. Rosa, please kill him. Thank you. Something else about the arrows that I didn't mention. In other versions of the game, arrows can be spent. They use an ammunition system. Not in this version of the game. In this version of the game, we basically have unlimited arrows as long as we have them in our inventory. It's a very nice change. Alright, Rydia hit level 12. She learned the warp spell. Black magic, it takes you back to the previous floor. Think of it as a worse version of teleport. Okay, actually, whilst we're here, congratulations, you get free healing. There's a save point if you need to use it. We're going to pick up a tent. We're going to pick up a potion, a gold needle, and 960 gil. We have another new enemy here in the form of the skeleton. 135 HP, weak to fire, holy, and healing. Yeah, it's undead, therefore you can hit it with your healing spells. Also, Cecil's not going to be doing much damage against them, because they have resistance to darkness. And remember, the command darkness does a quarter damage to undead. He's not very good in this scenario, so we want him to kill off the Spirit. Once he's killed off the Spirit, I'm going to get Rydia to cast fire. Hopefully this does the job. Bang. Easy. Making progress, and Rosa learned life. Raises one character from death. Simple as that. Okay, we have run into two enemies. Here's another new one, the Cockatrice. 149 HP, weak to projectiles such as Rosa's arrows. Can also drop a super rare summon, but we're not going to do that just yet. We're not going to farm them quite yet. Oh, the Cockatrice didn't die. That's incredibly unfortunate. We're going to pretend that everything is just fine and dandy, and that didn't just happen. Boom. Down it goes. Rydia's going to do a bit of damage. Cecil. Okay, we're going to aim again. Cockatrices have a very small chance of petrifying you. If that happens, just use one of the gold needles you've picked up. Nice and easy. Okay, victory. Oh my god, we got the summon. What? So, enemies have a 5% chance of dropping an item, and in this version of the game, the summons have a 1 in 6 chance of dropping of that 5%. So it's a 0.8% chance, and we just got it from defeating 3 Cockatrices. What? Wow. That's super lucky. I'm still going to show you the much easier method of farming the summons later on, including the Cockatrices, but that's amazing. That's really, really lucky. Okay, we actually got the 2 more new enemies here. The bomb has 55 HP and it self-destructs when it's in crit. The grey bomb has 111 HP, also self-destructs after 2 turns. So what do? We kill them ASAP. In that case, I want Rydia to use her Chocobo summon. I'm going to get Cecil to attack one of the bombs at the front. I'm going to have Rosa use her aim ability at one of the grey bombs in the back so that it can't self-destruct. Hopefully this all goes swimmingly. Nope, never mind. Okay, we're going to use Chocobo again. Ooh, that Rydia's taking a bit of a beating, but that's okay. Boom! Good job. Rosa learned Protect. Protect works slightly differently in this game. You can cast it on everyone, and it will raise everyone's defense power by 5 points. And Rydia learned Toad. Hooray! We can toad people or we can untoad people. That's kind of useful, has to be said. Level ups for everyone. Life is good. Okay, there is one enemy that I want to find here that we haven't found yet. Cut to me finding it. Here it is, first try. The Gargoyle. Let's see here. The Gargoyle, 160 HP, weak to Holy and Projectiles, which means that if we use our Holy Arrows with Rosa, the Gargoyle's going to be super dead. Like, super dead. And Cecil's still not quite killing things in one turn. That will change over time. And that's kind of why funneling experience into Cecil is important. If you've done a bit more grinding than me, you will probably one-shot at this point. But yeah, Rosa learnt Cura, which is basically a better version of Cure, to the surprise of absolutely no one. Okay, there is one more enemy we can run into in Mount Hobs, but we can't actually run into it yet. There's one more treasure chest, and in here we've got another Holy Arrow, in case you missed the first one. But yeah, just because, let me show off, just because you have two of an item doesn't make it any more powerful. It just means multiple people can equip it. Okay, with that done, make sure you have all 5 of the chests for the achievement. And then we want to make our way up here. Actually, before we do anything, Cura, everyone. Edward stays dead. Okay, let's do this. What's going on here? Oh no! That's a bomb and 5 monsters. Oh, we're in trouble. But luckily, This guy looks semi-competent. I'm sure everything will be fine. Everything will be a-okay. Oh, 3 dumber boys. We can't actually control. Yang is his name. We're kind of hoping that Yang will get 2 kicks in. Please. Please be quick. Come on, dude. Oh dear. There's some really bad damage rolls happening. Slightly unfortunate. Okay. Time to help him with an even bigger bomb. So, before I talk about Yang, let's talk about this boss. This is the Mom Bomb. 1100 HP and no weaknesses. Yang has 3 special abilities. Focus means he'll charge up an attack and then do one that has double the attack power. Kick will be a normal attack split amongst all enemies. And Gird. Basically, it's like Brace. He'll take a lot less damage. And it casts Protect on himself as well. It's kind of useful, it has to be said. Okay, what I want to do is with Yang and Cecil, if Cecil can get a turn, I want them to attack. And then with Rydia and Rosa, we want them to defend. And eventually it's going to explode. When that happens, I want to take Cecil and Yang off of defend duty. Any minute now. Okay. It should now, any second, start exploding. I'm gonna blow! When that happens, make sure that everyone is in defend. Okay. Cecil, I now want him to use Darkness. I want Rosa to defend. I want Rydia to defend as well. And I want Yang to use Kick. And Yang's dead. Oh, that's super unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. Yeah, Rosa's going to have to use Life here. Darkness. White Magic. Life. And then Rydia. She's going to have to cast Cure on everyone. Because if that Great Bomb explodes, we're in a bit of trouble. Yeah, that first battle, God, that Cure was useless. Ah, Yang's dead again. Okay, hang on. I'm going to use a Phoenix down here. And 1 attack from Cecil should do it. We want Yang to be alive because we want him to get some experience from this fight. Okay, there we go. If you're feeling particularly spicy or dangerous, you can try and kill Rosa and Rydia. But honestly, you're on a timer once the Mom Bomb explodes into 6 different bombs and they'll all self-destruct doing lots of damage. Don't mess about, just kill it as quickly as possible. That's far more important. But yeah, Yang gets quite a good level up. Good for him. Good for him. And he is the High Monk of Fabul, which means weed is legal in Fabul. That's what it means. And he's clearly not very good at his job because everyone else died. And they clearly weren't Fabul's finest monks if they died to Domovoys. Just putting that out there. And yeah, we're here to warn them that Golbez is on his way. He wants the Wind Crystal. And so we need to get there before Golbez does. I mean, the odds of that happening are quite slim, but it is what it is. And yeah, Golbez probably tried to kill the monks first before attacking Fabul, so Fabul would be near defenseless. It makes sense, honestly. This Golbez man's super smart. Okay, so we're gonna help Yang. He's like, this doesn't concern you. Think you'll find a nation trying to take over the world kind of concerns everyone. Like, yeah, Cecil's right. yeah, let us give you our backgrounds as well, so you know that we care. So, we need to head east to Fabul. But before we do that, there is one more monster that I want to find, and we can only find it on this screen. Rosa, you can do a bit of curing. It's important that Cecil and Young are full health. Would be nice if we could get it quickly. Cut to me finding it. Well, we actually got the rarest encounter 3 times before we ran into the Bloodbones. One of the rarer enemies here. 210 HP, weak to fire, holy and healing. Let's talk quickly about the fact that Young's initial equipment as well is the Fire Claw. Basically, all of Young's attacks will be fire elemental. This means that we do quite a lot of damage to these enemies. Let's see how much a single fire does. Cecil's just going to use darkness, and Riddy's actually dead. Okay, we're not going to find out how much fire does. That is incredibly unfortunate. It doesn't really matter. Oh wow, everyone's falling over. This is incredibly rude. Guess we're not going to find out. Again, the 2 most important characters in our party are Cecil and Young. Rosa would be nice as well, but you know. Despite the fact that Rosa is doing a lot of damage in the normal battles, she doesn't actually do that much for us in the boss battles, which is why I'm not really panicking. But Rosa and Young both get level ups. Life is pretty damn good. Let's get out of here. Time to head east to Fabul. On the way, I would like to run into one particular encounter as I heal Rosa up to full. I'm going to keep Rydia dead, if that's okay. Let's see if we can get it on the first try. If not, I'll cut some battles out. Never mind, we did get it. This is the Gatlinger. This thing here. Quite dangerous. 115 HP, counters physical attacks with Needle, similar to the Sword Rat we met earlier in the series. So we're going to go with aim on the Gatlinger. Hopefully Rosa will one-shot it. Again, using darkness won't trigger the Gatlinger's counter, so that's what we're going to go with. Let's show off Young's very nice focus attack. Notice, yeah, it's going to be double the attack power. Fingers crossed, Rosa and Young can get it done. No! In fact, Rosa, what are you doing? That was so bad! That was just unfortunate. Okay, we'll use darkness again, I guess. Good job Young is one-shotting these things. I think the 2 darknesses should mean that Gatlinger will go down. That is correct. But yeah, those Gatlingers can be very dangerous. Be careful. Okay, that is the only new enemy, actually, in this entire area. And we are going to make our way east. If we go down here, nice little shortcut. We could go into Fabul Castle, or we could keep going and go into a second secret area on the world map from the people that brought you the Chocobo Forest Barren area. We have the Chocobo Forest Fabul Area. Hooray! Similar to the Barren area, you can talk to the White Chocobo. It will heal your MP, which is actually useful because Rosa and Rydia are in the party. We can also get some Giselle Greens here. That's very nice. I didn't tell you what the Giselle Greens were for. Back in the original Final Fantasy IV, you had an inventory limit, as I touched on earlier in the series. You could get round that inventory limit by summoning a Fat Chocobo with a Giselle Green. And it appears! Hooray! And we could deposit or withdraw items as necessary. With the inventory limit being lifted, however, we don't have that problem anymore. So we're just going to leave Enjoy yourself, Fat Chocobo, and we're going to take a normal Chocobo out of here. Normal Chocobo, we can just use, similar to the hovercraft, we can't get into any encounters while we are on it. If we get off the Chocobo will run away, just like pretty much every Final Fantasy entry there is. Boom, bye-bye Chocobo, see you later. Okay, let's head into Fabul.